Right folks, and welcome back. It's the next day, so it's Sunday, I think it's the 4th of June. So the chassis came yesterday. I did put a video on of that, a review of it. Now, it's a glorious day, it's 21 degrees, it is windy, but we just thought we'd better get on with this. I'm really short of yard space just now. I've just sold 2 vans this weekend, which has freed up some space, but I've not got room in the shed and the yard just to get everything in. So what I need to do is to get the chassis prepped and painted outside where we can see better, you know, which it's just nicer to work and get the sun on it and the warm weather so it dries. And then we're going to get it in the shed and start rebuilding this Land Rover. So I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what we've done.
Watch your eyes if the wind's blowing. It's acid. Final inspection. Oh, that's not very black. Oh, bit more there. Look. Why do you keep this to a quick demonstrator?
So we've just washed the T-wash solution off. You see where it's quite smooth, it's not etched the same as, or where it's sat in the chassis, it's kind of giving it a better etch. But I believe after acid etching you're supposed to prime them within 48 hours, so gonna have to wait for this to dry and get some primer on it fairly quickly. Now look at that. My little helper has been sat there all day, sitting watching me. So, it's a debatable subject because this was a galvanised chassis. I know quite a bit about Land Rovers, I know quite a bit about zinc coating, etc. A lot of people think you shouldn't paint a galvanised chassis. I think you should. I don't like bling, I don't like showing off, you know. I think having a galvanised chassis on show is a bit like having a gold tooth that you show off, or big gold chain around your neck. So, you know, we're modest people and we like stuff to be subtle. So this chassis is going to be black. So what have we done? Well, obviously when it came it was oily because they quench them after galvanising, they quench them in oil. So we've had to clean it with a degreaser, wash it with cold water, let it dry. It's a lovely drying day today. So we've done it with the tea wash. We gave the tea wash about an hour to do its business. Ideally you'd give it 24 hours, but I'm up against the clock here. I've got to go to work in, well, not that many hours. I've got to set off. And if you've acid etched it, you should really paint it within 48 hours. So that's kind of the time constraints here. So I've acid etched it, I've washed the salt back off with cold water, we've let it dry, and then we've used 4 rattle cans of etch primer. So it's an acid etch primer, you know, that you use on aluminium or galvanised steel. So we've done it with the acid etch just to get some paint on it, and then next Saturday, weather permitting, we'll start getting the primers and then we'll do the top coat. I took a lot of advice off people on the Land Rover groups and stuff, and the consensus seemed to be to do it with Gravitex, Gravitex Plus Black. It's like a stone chip. But I tried some of the grey stuff on my galvanised bulkhead and it's took all the paint off, it's reacted. And I'm really disappointed with the stuff. I think I'm going to chuck it in the bin. You know, I've never had that with paint before. I've done a lot of painting in my life, and you know, just having to redo something's just, you know, it's demoralising. You don't want to be doing that. So I don't know what we're going to do with the top coat. I think, to be honest, you know, I might just do gloss black paint on the chassis rear cross member, and I might do the rest of it with bitumen. I know bitumen will go over red oxide, I know it won't react, I know it's oil based, I know I can thin it down nicely, and I know what bitumen does. We use a lot of bitumen up here. So yeah, this video will be a bit odd because we've had to edit it with some of the filming we've done while we were working on the chassis. It was a bit of a rush today because the chassis didn't get here till fairly late yesterday, and I was shattered in the last video, so I've had a good 16-17 hours sleep, and then we've had to get on with this. You know, I think it was just prudent with the weather window, with it being so hot and nice, just to get on with it, get it acid etched and get it primed the same day, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the red oxide on it next Saturday and then decide, sort this top coat out. But if anybody knows why Gravitex made such a mess of my bulkhead, let me know in the comments. It was really shocking, it crinkled up. You know, I've read all the data sheets. You're supposed to be able to use Gravitex as a stone chip on the underside of a van, a car. It's supposed to go over bitumen under seal, it's supposed to go over red oxide, it's supposed to go over etch primer. Didn't work for me. Anyway, if you like the videos, click the like, subscribe, ring that little bell, and I'll catch you on the next one, folks.